Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay, no promises. Maya, how you doing? Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Oh, and he wanted me to go bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? I can't pay anyone, Maya. I'm broke. You know this. How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Well, that's the reason why, Nick. Any luck with Mia? None. Can't get through to her at all. Tried. Really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably should have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Meh. And now we're all depressed. God dang it. Maya. Why you gotta be like that for, eh? To Gourd Lake. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe was here today. Hopefully not. I mean, no, I love Gumshoe. I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with that lovely fiancé. I can tell the silence is really getting to Nick here. He's going crazy. He's talking to himself. Oh god, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Val. The trial today at... Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know. Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in the trial today. Flashback. There were 2 witnesses. I don't care about his accent right now. That's how Phoenix remembers it. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? So sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? Never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see. But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a lawyer. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Just a very depressing episode so far. Oh my god. Guys, come on, let's lift our spirits up. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Faye. She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, Mal. I should have teared too. Edgeworth was so moved, saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering how much is bail going to be. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? I won't. I'll never forget about Mia. Pearls, what? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Seeing how rich he is. Freaking jerk. Can't do anything. Hey, Nick. You finally came. I just finished the paperwork and I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Like Edgeworth. He posted bail for you. He said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Get him a burger. Good lord, I don't know if he loves burgers or not. It's probably a hoity-toity one. Well, we got her back, so we can't really talk to her. Go back to Gourd Lake, I guess. I mean, Jesus. Everything happens at that lake. There aren't many cops around here today, are there? I'm probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I wanted to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Lotta, what do you want to make up? Tell us. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I'll witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial is only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for y'all. What? Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Well, what information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. A lot of heart of it. Because that's my name, you get it? I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up for us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, would it be? We got a deal or not? Well, at least she's honest. What do we do, Nick? Deal or no deal? Howie Mandel, we're going deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I am not trying to rob the poor. Oh. Is it that apparent that Phoenix is poor? Jeez. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Well, Gordy. But Gordy doesn't, Gordy might not exist. And bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come find me first. Got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean. Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Well, Maya's kind of a specialist, but I don't think she's a monster specialist. I think she deals in ghosts, is that right? I'm not sure. Either way, let's head to the beach. Soak up some rays. Well, hello, Steel Samurai. How are you? Why are you here? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is this thing? That was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here and it'd be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive if you could find one of those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. That show's finished now, so she got them for free. Alright. I got a new Valley Girl. Hold on. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgeworth? Well, we made it through the first day in court alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Acts like a little bitch. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a year. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred. Maya, are you just going to sit there and repeat everything he says like Snake? Metal Gear. Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Let's talk about that big, samurai behind you. Hey Larry, what was that big thing up there before? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. Translation error. Get bored. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. Here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Well, Larry does have a lot of hot air. So. That was interesting, I guess. To the Criminal Affairs Department. We haven't been there yet. There, pal. What's up? Look at his sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Oh, Gumshoe, I share your pain, your monetary pain, not having it. It's a bummer, dude. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for him. Ah, are you out of your minds? Yeah. You got time to go mild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Uh-oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Am I going to have to choke a gumshoe? I can imagine him just saying that right in front of us. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lada. Gumshoe's like, no, you didn't. Yes, like, to my face, but you haven't gone into detail. You just said that line at my face. What are you doing? Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons. Indeed. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything is due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? Do we get a little Pomeranian? He's got ghost trick powers, and he's really cute. Missile? He's a canine? Yes, canine police dog still in training. Missile, missile, here boy. Well, that's not missile. Screw you, Gumshoe. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. And this will help us how? Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Good lord. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Well, seeing as how the missile he provided is not missile, and I don't think a fishing pole, well, if we're doing it Resident Evil 4 Del Lago style, I'm going to need a harpoon. And a whole lot of cutting. Let's borrow the metal detector. What do you think, pal? I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, we're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Oh, that was interesting. To the Gourd Lake entrance. Away! Phoenix takes flight. Larry, we have no business with you. The path. To the boat rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all. They're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because you're the spirit medium. and I'm the lawyer trying to get Edgeworth off the chair. Your life is not as important. Nick, look. An air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us for now. Now that we've found it. It's heavy. Nick, stop being such a pansy and carry the thing. We have to talk to Larry about it. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. And my house. You needed to go diving. You're looking for Gordy, aren't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to infiltrate it just once. Inflate, what? And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well. Oh, yeah? You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... the valve bursted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd for sure, that's for sure. Well, we know where the first bang came from, in Lada's testimony. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew away out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. And the night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? Nope. That's too bad. It's not all bad. You've solved one mystery at least. Mystery. Maybe we should go tell her. Yay! Back to Lada. Bye, Larry. See you on the flip side. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa. No, you don't. No sneeze. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger in one On one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. I don't have any money. God. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Well, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Well, let's talk about Gordy then. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info you all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me? Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist. Proof that Gordy doesn't exist is out there somewhere. Dun dun dun. No. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's proof that Gordy doesn't exist. It's the air tank pistol. Larry's air tank. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so, you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Oh. Look at what you did. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your information like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess. A legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. I agree. Toned butts are best butts. To the boat rental shop, where we can set our butts on a boat. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lana was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Examine. Examine window. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because of the murder. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Door. I was gonna break in, but... What? I just move into it? Oh, I do. I forgot. Oh, this is quaint. Meg! Is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When your kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what is that? A parrot? The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Just falls asleep. Good old narcolepsy. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Hey. Old man. What are you doing? A pasta shop. I think the wet noodle will live on while I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you to the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made the west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, you want to ride in one? We want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out. Well, the only way I know how to think of getting things out of people is presenting my attorney's badge. I don't know why I slipped into Edgeworth. Shut up. Not a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I feel honored. Senpai noticed me. I get it. Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. I've always wanted to run a pasta shop. I've never known this until now. This old man must have a strange power over me. I want to run his wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Holly. Hello, Squawk. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? That's the overhead map. I don't want that. I want the lake photo. That's what I want. I hope I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? The other night, out on the lake. Yes? I know all about it. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Easy as cake. Made out of noodles. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What did he say? I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. Polly, you want a cracker? Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? You ignored me. What? You forgot, Meg. You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. The parrot is evidence. Perfect. Too bad all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Well, that's amazing. Farewell, you senile old man. I hope we run into you next time. But next time is not now. Right now, we have to go to the affairs department, I want to say. Detective Gumshoe wasn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. But what? What are you doing? Rook to bishop 7. Checkmate. I don't believe it. The most interesting man in this whole entire game. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Did I miss something? I had to have. Oh, Polly. Gosh darn it. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to my old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? Scenic. All it takes is a little clever thinking. And the criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? The kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Yeah? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Oh, well then. Parrot, you're coming down to the precinct. You're coming downtown. Huh? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Like how they just jump out of the building? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? I have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? You locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Maybe you should. God. And maybe I should have asked him more about Polly, instead of running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah? The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Ah, how'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called him as a lot of hard yesterday. As for who he is, I have absolutely no idea. Huh. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about the DL6 incident. You're our only hope, yada 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 R2D2. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that this has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening up the file. You can't just open up a file without the judge saying so. I mean, jeez. Hey, you like parrots? What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? This just happened. This just happened. Come on. We're not doing a friggin' Naruto-style flashback here that just happened. It's unneeded. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Heck, you think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. I guess it's time for Edgeworth to face his true self. So he can get his persona. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with our 4th grade when he suddenly transferred, because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. I want the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago with the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator at the district court. What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data? Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father. Yeah, hold on. Victim, here. Got it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles! Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was on the elevator with his father. Yes, we have established that already. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. A murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Ah, it sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? Huh, that would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yana Yogi? Yogi Bear? Jesus, Yogi. We were trying to steal picnic baskets, but got caught. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case? Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened to DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the full file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. terribly.